Here are 10 basic steps in a step-by-step process that you must do in order to start your cargo van business.
Alright, so you gotta figure out a creative business name. You gotta get a business email, a business address, a business phone number, and a professional logo made, a business logo. Now that can run you anywhere between like $100 to $500 depending on where you go and how you get it done. Next, you take that information and you LLC that information, right? You turn it into a company or you S-corp it. Either way, you make it a legal business. Alright, so listen, now you go and get your EIN number. It's completely free. Your EIN number is like your identification number for your business, similar to how you have a social security number for being an individual. Alright, now you're going to have to legally register in your state to do business and get yourself a business license, right? You're going to go down to the local Department of Revenue. You're going to talk to them. You're going to see whatever fee they have. Tell them your LLC information, and then they're going to register you with the state. Alright, now that can range you anywhere between $20 to $100. Alright, it's nothing too much, but you got to have your information right. And also, to go back on what I was saying, to have your information right, you're going to need a NAICS code. Basically, know what your NAICS code is for what type of business you're running, especially in a cargo van business. As soon as you leave and you walk out of that Department of Revenue business, you go back online and you register your business with the 411 registry, all right? That's going to help you have credentials, you know, and make you look like a professional business, and so that everybody can go look you up, etc.
All right, then after that, you're going to go ahead and get your DMV number so you can start building business credit. That should be free as well. Alright, now you're ready to open up a bank account, a business bank account. So go down to your local credit union, is what I prefer. Or, you know, go to Truist or Bank of America, Wells Fargo, etc. Open up a business bank account. But a good business bank account, they're going to request you to put down a deposit or to have a certain amount in there monthly, alright? Ranges anywhere between $0 to $500. Now it's insurance time. You got to call around and get them quotes. Now, depending on your driving record, your deposit for this premium could be anywhere between $500 to $2,000 at most that I've seen, alright? Okay, now you're almost to the finish line, family, but depending on the type of business you want to run, right? A professional business, you will be able to show what your employees are making, right? So, therefore, if you're in a certain type of situation where you know you'll need to show pay stubs soon, whether you're renting, purchasing a vehicle, purchasing a house, you know you need to show pay stubs, then you need to run pay stubs, right, family, through ADP or maybe Gusto or any other professional pay stub service. You need to be able to show what employees are making, aka yourself, through the business, right? And I'm talking on a monthly and a weekly basis. If you don't need to run pay stubs, meaning you know you're in a good situation, you're not going to need to purchase a house or a car or anything like that anytime soon, then just, okay, use bank statements, right? Have all the apps that you're getting paid through. Transfer your money into a business bank account where you get gas and everything else as a business expense, and then at the end of the week or at the end of the day, you transfer yourself a certain amount, right, as the employee, right? And that's just so it looks good on paper and you're making sure that you're keeping your personal separate from your business, right? You don't want to show that you're using personal expenses through your business bank account. Not good at all. Now, if you do decide to run pay stubs, right, they're going to take out between, I'd say, $100 and $300 each time you run pay stubs, just to take out business taxes, employee taxes, insurance, 401k, things of that such, right? If you're running the business properly and you're running the business the way that you need to be running it for yourself. Now, next, you're going to need to get some business equipment, right? Now, that's going to be a hard hat. You're going to need gloves. You're going to need jumper cables. You're going to need a jack. You may need a spare tire. You're going to need some ratchet straps, bungee straps, glasses, right? There's a lot of things you're going to need, and that's probably going to run you anywhere between, I'd say, $500 to $1,000, depending on how big of a cargo van you're getting and the type of jobs you're going to be running. Now, family, the only possible issue you can run into from here, besides a mechanical issue, is going to be the carrier companies or the courier companies that you sign on with, right? They may request to be added as an additional insured on your insurance policy, okay? Now, what that's basically going to show on your commercial insurance is that they're covered as well through your insurance, right? If you get into an accident and you have a load, one of their loads in the back of there, now you're covered, all right? They're properly covered as well, right? They don't have to worry about having to spend their own money because of something you did wrong. Now you're ready to go, family. Now you got everything you need, right? I just went through a step-by-step process of literally everything it's going to take for you to go ahead and get up and run this business, right? If that's not enough for you, family, I need you to go ahead and hit the link in my bio and cop the ebook. Go ahead and purchase the ebook. Why I list these steps that I just listed in this video and then some. It includes personal contacts, personal contracts, apps, websites, dispatchers, companies, everything you need, family, just so you can be able to go back and reread the information. Some people, you have to be able to see the information day by day in order to grasp onto it or properly use it, and that's okay. Now, if you go ahead and you join my community, right, that's a little bit of extra help for you. It's only $19 a month, right? You go out here and you afford everything that you're getting throughout the week, as far as extra food here and there, extra gas here and there. You go out on the weekends, you splurge, you go to the club, the hookah lounges, etc. Invest in yourself, family. Sometimes you got to put your money where your mouth is to get to the next level, all right? And to take it even further, right, if you really want that one-on-one help, right, so when to pick up the phone, answer your text no matter what day it is, no matter what time of the day it is, go ahead and get that one-on-one mentorship with me, family. Go ahead and lock in so we can change your life. I can help you get your cargo van, right? We can help you make quotes. We can even possibly help you even start up your LLC, right? Go ahead and lock in with me, family, so we can go ahead and get you started in advance, right? It's like a skip line type of service. It really is. If you want to skip the line, go ahead and hit me up, man. I can't even check all the DMs at once, and I really can't even put it all into one video. So if you need the extra help, these are what these services are for, all right? Love y'all, family. Stay up.